Welcome, guys. My name is Rome. This is Life Unscripted. We got Zany, like always.
We back in the building, y'all. The ratio back in the building, of course.
Hey, you know, we go keep it rolling. We got a special guest. I got an introduction. What's the introduction, Jerome? The introduction today is, I knew this dude for a long time. I knew this man for a very, very, very long time. We talking like really around 6th grade. I really started getting close to him. And he is articulate. He is creative. What else is he? Articulate, creative.
The fastest man we know.
I was going to drop it in delivery though. You didn't deliver it properly, bro.
I apologize.
You didn't deliver it properly.
I had to throw it in. He's the fastest man we know.
No, that's what
100%.
you didn't throw it in properly, bro.
100%.
I was going to for sure say that. You had to throw it in like, you throw it in properly.
Well, they heard it.
They definitely did. You brought the punchline. That was the punchline. I was going to say like, you'll never expect it, but this nigga you will not catch this nigga. You'll run out your socks trying to get to this nigga.
Yeah.
Hands on your knees, breathing hard. Nigga, look up, is he gone? Like he got a track hawk in his legs. Like on some real shit.
Nah, for
like
real.
on some real shit.
He run like a robot, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Like a robot.
Burning everybody.
Definitely not like a robot.
Nah, he was moving.
Because his form ain't robotic.
Yeah,
like his form is unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, his form is unique. He did track though. So I don't know if it fixed him up, but I remember when I was seeing him run, it wasn't you know what I'm saying, track forward. He was getting his own way and making it happen. But no, let me get back on track. He's super creative, one of the most creative people I know, and one of the most articulate people I know. We did a play together. Not a play, but we did a video. I think we did 2 of them, bro.
We did.
Yeah, we did 2 of them,
We did
huh?
a Spanish one for Don Quixote, and then we did the Macbeth, the Shakespeare play.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was with Nate, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jerome filmed that.
Yeah.
That was your first, like, one of your first times, like, really doing, like, a whole
Nah, freshman
thing
year.
like that. Oh, yeah. Huh?
Freshman year. I thought we did one freshman year, too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We did. It was for Miss Mayton's class. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
We didn't do one for sophomore. No, we did. We did Maji, and I did. No, that wasn't what you. Yes, freshman year. Yep, freshman year. Where you got stabbed.
Yeah.
We did 2 very. We
At
did
the park right there.
That's when Drake and Meek Mill was beefing. I used one of their songs. Oh God, I
For
did.
real, I remember
did.
that.
Everybody stuck with that video, bro. I wish I still had that video. I don't. But like I said, he's creative. He's articulate, and he's the fastest person I know. He's super fast. You know what I'm saying? That nigga got track speed, burners. You're not catching him. Not catching him. Speedy Gonzalez.
He even walk fast. It's crazy.
That's actually, but I never
That's
thought
true.
of that. I never noticed that.
He do, bro. He do.
knows.
100%. We live.
But that's the introduction right there. He can say his name now. Yeah. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah. Hi, guys. My name is Seth. You know, it's an honor to be on here. I'm super inspired by Jerome. Like he said, you know, we've been friends for a long time. Me and Duratio. I've known Duratio probably like almost as long as I've known Jerome. So, you know, we've grown up, played football together, been on teams. So I have a lot of love and respect for these guys. It's, yeah, like I said, it's an honor to be on here. So.
Yeah, sir. You know what I'm saying? It's episode 14. You know what I'm saying? We finna crank them. Episode 14. And this is how I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna start it off like this because he came in here real passionate about this topic, and I want him to give that passion to y'all and put y'all on game like how he was putting us on game. Talk about what you learned through Bitcoin. Not Bitcoin, the blockchain. Talk about what you learned on the blockchain. We could ask you questions about it. And we'll start it off like that.
Yeah, well, just in general, I think the blockchain is it's a great thing for everyone to.
Real quick, what is the blockchain? Because I have no clue.
Let me explain that first. Actually, that's perfect. So, when you think about buying things from people, you think about banks, you think about transferring money, all that type of stuff. Blockchain basically gets that out of the picture, and it allows people to, you know, do commerce with each other. So, say me and you, you want to buy something from me. Say I'm selling a good or something. I'll set up my blockchain network, and it'll basically just be a bunch of computers all set up together, and you would pay me through that, and it would verify the payment through there. It's a lot more complicated than that, but in a nutshell, it just allows us to take banks out of the picture and to make a lot more money ourselves, kind of create like our own economy. It's really cool.
Did you get that? If you got it, regurgitate it.
I can't regurgitate.
No, regurgitate. If you got it. If you can't regurgitate it, you ain't got it. No, yeah, say it.
It's pretty much me giving my money straight to him. Nothing in between.
No middlemen. So
yeah, exactly.
A good example.
Wouldn't the blockchain be the middleman?
No, because there's not. The blockchain is a technology. It's not a company you're paying.
Okay.
So it's a new technology that was created with cryptography. So if you think about the ancient Egyptians, all of that, cryptography and cryptographic sequences, all that stuff, blockchain is actually inspired by a lot by Egyptians and a lot of old time ways of they call it legibility, which is like writing something down, right, and having a receipt of something. And that's basically what the blockchain is. It's a way for you to keep all your receipts in there. So like I said about you know what I said about like having to trust you, I don't have to trust you anymore. The computers do all that work. So it's pretty cool. You know, all the coins and stuff like that, everyone knows about that. But it's really more so a way to create communities that aren't meddled with by like banks and big corporations, and only, you know, you control it.
Now, are you transferring? You're transferring coins through this, right?
So yeah, so the blockchain itself is this huge network, right? And if you guys know about Ethereum, the coin, it runs on that network. So Ethereum network, you create your blockchain on there. It's just basically like a server, like a website. And then you can do whatever you want with it. You can sell things. You can, like, you know, like I said, make a website for your music. But it's called decentralization. And that's the main term that, like, everyone needs to remember is decentralization is you're taking the banks and everyone out of it, and you're decentralizing it and putting in your own thing. So
you get it?
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Say it.
Bro, you want me to repeat it again? I understand what he's saying. He's taking the banks out of. It's pretty much making it. How do I explain it? I can only do an example. If I was to transfer money to, if I wanted to give him $100, right? Mm-hmm. It's pretty much, I'm just gonna go through a server.
Right. Exactly. You're going through my server and you're paying me. There's no transfer cost. So say through your bank you want to...
We have a transfer cost.
Right? You know what I mean? And the banks make billions and billions and billions of dollars off this money. Now imagine if you didn't pay that. Imagine if all those little dividends of money that you were shipping off to the bank for transfers, imagine if you kept that. That itself is a compounding interest. You know what I mean? A snowball effect. Yeah. So just that alone could make you thousands and thousands of dollars.
Sometimes though, when you wire transfer, it costs $70, $70 to wire transfer. Mm-hmm. When I buy crypto off of crypto.com, it costs me still though like a $2 transfer fee. Mm-hmm.
That's because you're buying through the Coinbase. Okay. So Coinbase is the platform that they're selling these coins on. Mm-hmm. Obviously, they need to get their cut too. Mm-hmm. So that's where different transfer fees come into play because, you know, like I said, they need their money, and then the people who make the coin. So
we went to a cheaper solution.
Basically, yeah, we went to a cheaper solution. It's all serverless now. So the cloud, everything like that, you don't have to keep your records in your house anymore on your computer. You pay Amazon, in 10 minutes they'll set up a whole server that is scalable to your business. Let's say, for example, because I know that's kind of confusing. You open you're doing a t-shirt drop.
Hold on. Stop that. Just stop where you're going. You lost me at the start of the race. This nigga, he told me the route and I was
trying to understand it.
He got it this time.
I wasn't. When he brought Amazon up, I went left field.
So Amazon lets you,
because I'm trying to think
like,
so Amazon. Let me get my, and you can correct where I'm wrong.
Right.
Blockchain, server, Amazon. Amazon fits because you get you the server you need. Yes. What do Amazon get?
What do you mean? What do they get? Like they're getting your money because you're paying to use their servers.
So you use it. Are they also getting the information?
No. So here's the thing is the servers are all self-contained, obviously within the Amazon network. They control all the security measures outside of the server, but you control the security inside the server.
Okay.
And that's how it goes. So it's like they call it dual responsibility in the Amazon like terms, where it's you're responsible for your security where you need to be responsible, and we're going to be doing what we're responsible for, if that makes sense.
That makes sense to you?
Like, we're going to take care of your servers from the outside, making sure no one hacks that shit. You need to make sure that no one from inside your business steals shit from in there, because we can't control that. Because only you can access your files. Right?
Okay.
So
that's what you're saying. Okay, that's what you're saying.
So AWS, Amazon Web Services.
Yeah.
It's Amazon's not just shipping and buying stuff anymore in books. Now they have these huge buildings where they have all these big boxes. And basically, you just pay them, and they open your website for you and control the scale. And like I was going to say with the T-shirt example, say you're going to do a T-shirt drop, Life Unscripted merch drop. And your website can only handle like 1,000 to 2,000 people.
Yeah.
Let's say though, for some reason, this shit just popped and it's like 10,000 people just do it.
Yeah.
If you had an on-site server where you bought it, like you couldn't go more and it would just bottleneck and your shit would crash.
Yeah.
But AWS scales it instantaneously. That's why it's called elastic. It stretches. So 10,000 come out of nowhere. Oh, that's not a problem. 2 clicks and it scales to that, and boom. No problem.
I get it.
So.
And
that's basically so now what the blockchain has to do with that is the web services, those servers, that's where you create your blockchain inside of. They're going to protect the outside, you protect your inside.
Okay.
But the blockchain technology is what does the inside security.
See, he lost me right there. Did you get it?
It's there's a lot of stuff to it. There's a lot of stuff to it.
What's he said? The server and then the blockchain inside, and he said it protects.
Just think of it like it's an app. The blockchain is just an app, and it's your business, and you're putting it inside of a file cabinet.
Hold on. Say it again. The blockchain is an app.
The blockchain is an app.
And your business is a file cabinet.
No. The blockchain is an app, and the business is the file. Like the business is a thing where you're keeping all of your records in, right?
Okay.
So basically, you're outsourcing all of that work to Amazon.
You're outsourcing
all the work of having to buy servers and maintain them and make sure the temperature's right and all that shit.
So you outsourcing that.
Yeah, and it's super cheap.
I'm still trying to figure out blockchain and business. You get it?
Blockchain.
Because he may not be doing it right.
Blockchain is just an app.
You don't get it? Okay.
Blockchain is just an app, and you're just putting it inside of a container.
Blockchain is just an app. Blockchain is just an app. I think that's where I'm messing up at.
Yeah.
Expand on that part. Blockchain is just an app.
So think of like your app on your phone, like Spotify or something like that.
Okay.
Blockchain is an app.
Blockchain is just a new way of like the ways that the servers work and the way that everything communicates with each other. It's not like a completely whole different thing. It's just all like just verifying each other, making sure that like what you paid for is actually happened and stuff like that.
I was stuck on blockchain as in coins.
Yeah, no.
Blockchain as in the. Let
me make this a lot easier for everyone. I know I kind of got a little confused. Blockchain is the big picture, and the coins is just a small part of what blockchain is. Blockchain is a platform like the internet or like YouTube or some shit, right? It's just a new platform, and you put whatever you want to put on there, and the bank can't fuck.
So basically, if I have a business, I would so let's say the business is Life Unscripted. I will use the blockchain and have Life Unscripted type of currency on there. Is that what it is?
So it doesn't need to be currency. It could be just a website, and then you get money through like traffic and stuff like that. But by doing ads and whatever. But yeah, you could do that.
Okay, because I'm trying to figure out how does the correlate blockchain and then the business side.
Yes. Well, like I said earlier too, like the coins aren't just money. Like coins are reputation. It's like credibility. So. Think about like back in the day when someone had a Gucci belt and like, oh fuck, that dude's got it, right? Or someone had a Ferrari. The new thing is gonna be coins. Oh, this shit, bro got hella coins. Like this is like he's got it. You know what I mean? Like he has rank in whatever community that coin belongs to.
Now that sounds like motherfucking some old shit. Like we just switched to some new shit for the old shit,
right?
Like this nigga was rich, now he rich in this. Okay, that's the same. This is what I'm gonna identify. What is the like we're going to this new, we're decentralizing, that's the difference.
Right.
So now you're rich without a bank.
Yes, pretty much. And you're rich without a bank in, like, what do you mean in what ways? Like, in terms of, like holding your money there?
Yeah, like you're rich.
Yeah, you can still hold your money in the banks and stuff like that. Like, you could do that because big blockchain.
No. I'm saying is what? Because let's say first is the first example. That traditionally a rich man is rich because of his objects he has, and then the amount of money in his bank account. Mm-hmm. You just said this rich nigga now is the amount of coins he has. Mm-hmm. So that just basically the amount of coins took away what was old in the past, the amount you had in the bank account. Is that true? Is that am I getting
But
that
I think
right?
Wait, are you saying it like the
new? You get what I'm trying to say?
That's what you're saying.
Say it so he could get it.
He's saying like, so when you see a rich, when you see a person right now, you're like, oh, he got a Ferrari. That's a rich dude. Okay, now you're saying like, oh, he has this much Bitcoin. Oh, he's rich. Now it's like that instead. That's pretty much what
No, it's what I meant to say is it's just a new thing. That old stuff is still there. Like, oh, he's rich because his bank is still there. But I'm talking about like clout in communities of like I said, like Drake makes a Drake coin. Oh, you want to have clout in that community? You'd buy hella Drake coins. So it's all about like, it's like your status. It's a status symbol. It doesn't even have to be money. Like it's not even money. It's just you're buying status.
You get it?
Point.
Yo, that's a
so blockchain and coins, it's a digital way to buy status.
Yeah, it's for Drake.
No.
For anything. For anything.
Why would that matter to anything else? So let's say I got hella Drake coins. Why would Eminem care I got hella Drake coins?
Because you're going in the other Drake fans in his economy. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. So it matters for people who fuck with like
big artists, like big, people who have a following. But see, even for someone who has a following that's like 30,000 people, they could still drop a coin that's super rare, limited as shit.
Let me identify right here. Let's do an identifying point to keep up with where we're going. Right. It's like a fucking subheading.
Yeah. We
left the blockchain and blockchain with business. Now we're talking about individual with tokens. So now we're dealing with the coin part.
And this is inside the blockchain.
This is all inside.
But this is just to like kind of enlighten you on like what else besides blockchain. Because blockchain itself, like I said, it's just a thing.
Yeah.
But to be specific, the coin is a feature. Like that's one of them. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Digital clout, basically, literally.
Oh wow.
In a way.
It's another thing to spend your money on. That's what it sounds like. Another thing to spend your money on. Yeah. Like he said, he gonna get hella Drake coins to flex and be like, yeah, bro, you should fuck with me. I bought hella your coins.
But like I remember earlier I was saying too, like artists could do like a tiered thing where it's like you have this many coins, you get benefits. This many coins,
Yeah.
So it like incentivizes people with less coins to buy from the people who have more.
Yeah, it seems like if the artists, if the artists are innovative, they could use this blockchain and reap some benefits. Basically giving power back to the artist. These are ways to give power back to the artist.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That makes sense.
We're going back to the old ways of how things were like bartering back in the old times. This is how blockchain was based off of ancient bartering, stuff like that, cryptography.
I get you.
You know what I mean?
No, I get you. It's basically, but you still got to start with a currency.
Yeah, you got to create a coin on the network, and that uses energy too, which is obviously like for the environmentally friendly people, like they hate that shit. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, blockchain and like crypto and all that uses energy and fossil fuel and resources
because of the servers,
right? And the people who are mining.
Oh, because they have to have that shit on all the time.
Yeah, they're wasting it wasting basically. Yeah,
wasting energy. On a digital thing that's not reality?
Basically, I mean,
Damn, that's great. Let's switch. Okay, so are we... What you got any questions on it?
No, I was just listening.
Okay, let me try to recap. This is the blockchain topic. I go to the next topic. So it's going to fit in real good. Blockchain. It is I feel like there's a better word for there. Blockchain is it's like I would think of it like a theory, but it's not a theory. It's a thing already. It's like you got a canvas, a painting, right? But you could it's just you paint on there. You know what I'm saying? That's like what blockchain is. It's like it gives you some platform to work with, and you can do all type of shit on that platform.
Right.
Bad. We got that. So then from there, blockchain is supposed to allow you to give your money and be a safe place for you to put money without having to rely on banks. Is that right?
Not put money, exchange goods.
Exchange. Yeah,
Right.
exchange.
Yeah.
Basically, I want this from you. Where I see it, the biggest act that made it really innovative is, say I want to give you $100, right? But you lived in Tokyo. The blockchain will allow that to be hella successful quickly and cool. If I get that right.
100%. Think of it like a lady in Mexico, right?
Uh-huh.
She has a farm. She sells like 4,000 turnips to some vendor in the city, right?
Yep.
Now, they would have to wire transfer that, and in Mexico, that would probably take like 1 to 3 weeks. In the blockchain, it'd be like an hour.
Yep. See.
Third world countries are the biggest places that are adopting cryptocurrency right now. Think of like Akon City in Africa. I know it sounds hella funny, but it's literally a real place. Akon City. It runs on Acoin. Like, this shit is really, people are making like cities based on their own currencies now.
Okay.
So it's crazy.
Basically, it seemed like to me it's a digital, more of the what we already have. It's just like an updated version. Like they motherfucker upgrading the
super digital
economy.
Yeah, like super digital.
Yeah. It's like, you know what I'm saying.
We gotta go to a bank no more.
It went from all cash to cards, and now it's going to these coins.
That's gonna be on your phone.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Right.
Okay, so then we went from there back. We got that set it down. Then we went to the AWS, Amazon Web Servers,
Right.
where you use the blockchain. That's
You,
where I'm
you
still
build
looking
it. You build it in there. They just have the containers to hold your blockchain.
for the coins that you're safe.
Yes.
So the server is just your safe. How much your safe can hold.
The server is
So
your,
an
yes.
Server
Akon.
is pretty much just security then. I
Your
think.
server is
No.
where everything happens.
No.
Okay.
Your
No,
server-
no. That's what the AWS is. That's what.
No, server is your storage, my nigga.
Where you keep the.
Yeah, how
whole
much
shit.
you can
No, that's
remove.
your database. Your
Oh.
server is what communicates with the database to pull information from it. So it's called client. I forget what it's called, but you tap in with AWS. It hits a server, and then the server goes to a database, and that's where your stuff is. But the server is what links you and AWS, because remember, you don't have a
Facts.
server at your house anymore, so
No.
you have to get it from them, and that's
Yeah.
what the server is doing.
And the server communicates. Say you got 10,000, 2,000, and varies.
Yes.
So that's why you need the server to communicate. So let's
Yes.
say you got 1 million people from, we'll use Mexico again, trying to buy a product, and you're trying to use the blockchain to hold it, because it's all digital now. So you'll have to get 1 million.
It's not holding anything but the receipts of transactions being made to verify that those transactions are real.
Okay.
And all the computers are connected 24/7. They're asking each other, did this really happen? Did this really happen? Did this really happen?
Okay.
Thousands of times.
Okay. So that's like your verification.
Yeah.
The server is the verification, and the server. Fuck. What am I saying? The server allows for the mass.
Right.
The bigger your server is, the more people that could have a transaction at that time.
And it gets way deeper. Like, I could buy stuff from people that I've never met, that I don't know, but I could trust them completely
Because of the computer.
Because of cryptography.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I would be able to give them, they would be able to know a password that I know, but they've never heard it, but they would know it because they know a piece of it.
And I see it because just look at it from fucking different countries. They'll have to take their money, exchange it to USD, and then now they just get
It's
this
inefficient.
coin. Bow. I see it now. Okay, I get it. So then we went from there. That's how the business went. Then we started talking about what artists could do with these coins. And that's wrapping up crypto.
And the blockchain.
And the blockchain. We all get it. We all on the same page. You get it now?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot of information right there. Like reacting to that shit.
It's a lot.
No,
It's
that's
a
a lot.
That's a
Especially
lot.
when you don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, like what the?
But once it clicks, you're like, oh, damn. Like, okay, I get it. Like,
Yeah, nah, I get
it's
it now.
actually kinda
Do you
crazy.
get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it now. So that shit crazy. And it's like what I'm thinking too is like there's so many coins that could just pop out of nowhere that it's like kind of, when is it gonna get stable? That make any sense? Like in the sense of like, cause you never know in the sense now, like Bitcoin, obviously it's not going nowhere. But say if it did go somewhere, it could go away that fast. And then another one could just replace it.
Yeah. The next one.
Yeah.
The next one did.
So it's like basically
What do you mean go away?
like a country could just go to war and disappear, or something could happen in the country.
Yeah, something could happen to it.
You know what I'm
All the
saying?
investors take everything.
So basically, what I'm saying is the security of it is not as guaranteed as traditional.
Like, but what security? Like, what do you security from? What
the value
of it?
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It fluctuates.
Yeah, it fluctuates, and it's not really like, cause let's say USD. USD is gonna be USD as long as the country gonna be here. Mm-hmm. What is gonna keep the Bitcoin there? That's what I'm saying.
Decentralization and the adoption
belief,
of the coins,
the belief,
right? Just like the dollar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Much,
but that belief is backed by actual land and people living here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The Bitcoin ain't backed by nothing but the ideology.
Well, it's well, the proof of concept's already here. Like you know, the servers and stuff is what.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying, like the proof of it. You know what I mean? It's definitely still in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like it's.
But do you get my concern or no?
Yeah, of course. I mean, dude. Yeah. I mean, look at the Hawk-Tuah girl. Like she scammed people out of like millions of dollars off of her coin. But like, why would you buy a Hawk-Tuah coin? Goes back to that. Like, it's all responsible investing. Why would you buy a coin?
Well, we don't. We humans. Nigga, fucking Eve bit the apple. Or what the fuck?
Hey, that's not my problem. If I make a coin, why is it my problem if you buy it? You know what I mean? Like.
That's exactly what I need my coin, nigga. I'm scamming. Fuck what they talking about, bro. I'm making my own celebrity coin too.
You know, like.
And I'm gonna get that same reaction. It's not my problem.
And that's think about. They just did this rug pull.
Yeah, rug
They did a rug pull in Argentina. The president dropped a coin on the country, and rug pulled his whole country.
Yeah.
And they got like millions and billions. The thing though about Bitcoin,
and there's no legality to it right now. Yeah. It's motherfucking the Wild West in the digital. Like, if you a celebrity do that shit, bro, I'm all for it. Get your money, man.
If I was to say, if you're gonna, invest, if you're gonna invest in Bitcoin, I would definitely say,
you not doing it?
It's a long-term investment. No matter if the price fluctuates, the floor of it is gonna rise tremendously, no matter what. So even if it dips to 80,000 in 5 years, it's probably going to be worth 150K anyway. So it's like, what does it matter? It's going to keep growing. This has just started. And Bitcoin is like Bitcoin created blockchain. This is what people don't understand. Like, it will never go away because it's the perfect blueprint of blockchain. Like, so the technology was created.
I see what you're doing now. You basically giving people the security. That's literally what he's doing.
No.
Yeah, that's literally what he's doing. Yeah, he said, like, don't Bitcoin ain't gonna do that to you. It's the new ones. Look out for the new ones and shit.
Well, Bitcoin crashed in 2014. They had a big exchange called the DAO. It crashed like crazy.
Why they call it the DAO?
I'm not sure. I was reading the book. They just explained that was the name, but
that's a crazy.
It crashed. I know, right? It crashed in 2014. And the price went down like almost 70 to 80%, and everyone thought it was done.
And that's the.
But see,
that's the security fear I be saying. Like they're like how Hawk-Tuah.
But you have to. There's a lot of context back then. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of context as to why that happened. Mm-hmm. It's because the U.S. government denied it becoming an official thing. For a while, they were pushing it away because they wanted the dollar to still
let's
have
look
power.
at it. Let's look at it from right here. If somebody just came and said, fuck Bitcoin, that nigga had enough pull. Well, Bitcoin, like basically what I'm saying is, you see how the U.S. government said, fuck Bitcoin, and Bitcoin reacted negatively, adversely? Mm-hmm. Can that still happen now?
Well, yeah, but people are gonna react adversely at the jump for any type of thing like that. But it's always gonna go back up, and you got to think the USD they lost because they made a USD coin.
Yeah,
they lost. They knew they couldn't win that battle, so they had to decentralize themselves. Well, not really, but like they had to make their own coin. Okay. So they knew they couldn't keep up with Bitcoin. They had to join.
Okay, so we are back. Let's react a little bit more to what he said on blockchain. Then we're gonna switch it up to the next one. Do you have any reactions from that, or you good?
I'm good.
Yeah, you didn't have anything. You don't have any questions or anything that might like how could it affect you or something like that, or like whatever.
Nah.
If you don't, it's okay.
It won't affect me unless I get into it, right?
Well, the world's gonna change around you, so it's gonna affect you eventually. But.
No, I ain't got no real question for it. You guys kind of explained it a bunch.
Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. Once
you
get it,
self-explanatory.
Well, definitely, it's definitely not self-explanatory. But once you get it, it's like okay, I understand what I can do with it.
It's not self-explanatory, in my opinion, at all. I don't have nothing more to say. I learned everything I had to learn, and I said everything I had to say. Now I want to talk about. So that was it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna start the podcast right there. What are y'all thoughts on it? How did you feel, Seth? You know what I'm saying? Being on a podcast for the first time. How'd you feel about it?
I loved it. I mean, shoot, I'll come back again anytime. I think
These are my 3.
Hey, nice, nice. Picture perfect. I love that song. Yeah. But yeah, freaking, I loved it, dude. I'd be back. Like, it's fun. I love talking in general, so like, it's easy for me. You know. So.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was a good podcast.
You fuck with the podcast too?
I feel like it was really easy. Like, it didn't feel like there was any like roadblocks or any like. And like you said, this was the longest one, so it was like we were just free flowing with all types of stuff. So
that's how it goes. Most of the time. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
So now that was tough. That's episode 14. You know what I'm saying? 14 weeks of doing it. Make sure you like and subscribe. I always forget to say that. I'm supposed to say that at the beginning. But like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You rock with us. It's going to be posted Sunday. Every week we come back with you. You know what I'm saying?
Peace out, y'all. Episode 14. We love y'all.
Have a good one.
Peace. And we got to do thumbnails after this.
Sponsored by Zanies.
Sponsored by Zanies. Peace.
Peace.